This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. It's Monday, July 18th. Month is over halfway gone already. And COVID is on the rise again across the entire state of Florida. It appeared to slow down, but now new data showed Friday that coronavirus patients counts are above 4,000 last week for the first time since February. Hospitals statewide are tending to over 4,000 COVID-positive patients on Friday. The tallies grew by more than 100 a week in late June, but have spiked to more than 300 a week since July 4th. Hospitalizations have grown so much, the U.S. Center for Disease Control recommends indoor masking in almost every part of Florida. There are a few exceptions. Collier County, along the Glades and Flagler County, part of the Western Panhandle. Of course, you know, indoor mask mandates can't be enforced because of executive orders from our wonderful Governor Ron DeSantis. In April, a federal judge appointed by President Donald Trump struck down the CDC's mask requirement for trains, planes, and buses. The average of the statewide cases climbed by an average of more than 73,000 a week over the past 2 weeks, according to the Health Department figures released Friday. The slightly lower than the weekly averages Florida health officials have logged since June 17th. The reason? The Omicron subvariant BA.5, that's the dominant infection. It's you know, the ninja virus is what they've dubbed it. It is the latest strain of the Omicron subvariant. It's, you know, people are still, you know, getting sick, but not to the point of it was at the beginning of this outbreak. And, you know, a lot of these people are go unreported because of the rise because of the rise in home testing. And, you know, people are just recuperating at home because while it's very contagious, it is not as dangerous as the original strains were to people. If you have a vaccination, they say it doesn't keep you from getting it, but it helps your recovery. And it's just a mild symptoms for most people, if any symptoms at all. So while the cases are up, the concern is not up as much. You know, somebody sent me a meme the other day that I thought was perfect. It goes, speaking about vaccination, it goes, if your vet told you to give your dog 3 rabies shots in a year and they still got rabies, you wouldn't be real happy. No, no, I wouldn't. So and by the way, vaccination is not going to stop you from getting this. The CDC and the NIH say if you're vaccinated, you still can get this subvariant of Omicron, BA.5, the ninja version. You can still get it. That the vaccination, being vaccinated does not stop you from getting this subvariant. It doesn't make it as bad as it could be, but it doesn't stop you from getting it. Just like, oh, wait for it. I know people hate when I make this comparison. The flu shot doesn't stop you from getting the flu. So I don't understand why they keep coming out and say, oh, here's another one scaring us. I have to tell you about it because it's a news story that is leading, but it really looks to me that this is a strain that it's circulated since May, according to test samples that have been given. So it's you know, upticks. If you feel ill, try not to use the hospital as your go-to. Go get some flu-like medicine and try to sustain until you get to the point where you need to go to the hospital. Just because you're positive for COVID doesn't mean you need to go to the hospital. This strain is not, in my opinion, this strain is not as bad they say it is while it's more contagious than any strain before, it is the least dangerous of all the strains, according to what the CDC is saying, according to this news article on Ocala.com. So, yes, it's on the rise again, BA.5 subvariant, but it doesn't seem to statewide. There are only 4,046 people that are COVID positive that are in the hospitals across the entire state. There at one time were, 50,000 people in the hospital. So, or in waiting rooms waiting to go into the hospital. That was the problem. They said we were going to overrun the hospitals. Well, 4,000 people is not overrunning all the hospitals in Florida. So keep that in mind as you're out and about. And just be smart, folks. Wash your hands 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day. Keep some sanitizer with you. Part of my ritual now, whenever I go to a grocery store, we went grocery shopping yesterday. Part of my ritual when we go grocery shopping is as soon as I get the buggy, I disinfect the handle and everywhere we would touch it and stuff. But that makes common sense, because that's not only going to stop you from getting COVID, it's going to stop you from getting the common cold. It's going to stop you from getting flu. It's going to stop you from all kind of infectious stuff that somebody else may have put germ-wise on there. It's not rocket science. Soap and water, that is your friend. Use it more often. You might like the outcome. Soap and water is your friend. Everybody talks, I need this vaccine, and I need to wear a mask. You need to wash your hands. You need to, when you cough into your elbow instead of your hands. You need not touch your eyes, touch your nose, touch your mouth with your hands. Tom, that's not. Look, I understand it's not easy to do. It's easier said than done, but that stops you from not only getting COVID, but common cold, the flu, all kind of infectious diseases that are passed that way. Drink more water. Help your immune system out. There's all kind of common sense ways to make sure that this is not the be-all, end-all. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, Tom.
Morning, Hugh.
See, when you go to get gas, that gas handle has to be handled about 100 times a day, if not more.
Clean it
That's
off.
a very germy place.
Yeah.
Huh?
Clean it. I take antiseptic wipes with me every time when I touch a gas handle. I touch it with the wipe and clean it off first.
You're doing exactly the best thing you can do, because that's got to be one thing that's got to be very high in bugs and germs.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm almost positive it is. And
right,
look,
right.
I got my mine from, I played poker for a very long time. And the dirtiest thing ever on the face of the earth, in my estimation, is a baby's face or poker chips and cards in a card room. Because with all the hands that touch them, and people going to the bathroom and coming back and everything. So I've been a germaphobe about my hands and all for years. But that's all it takes.
Right.
That's all it takes. Just some common sense stuff. Clean your hands.
Right. It's just like when you get in the car, automatically you put the belt on. You don't even think about it.
No.
It's the same way washing your hands,
It's the exact same thing. I always thought when they passed the seatbelt law and all, I was like, forcing me to put a seatbelt on. I'll never get used to doing that. It's not even a thought now. I sit in the car.
Exactly.
Before I even start the car or anything, I just put the seatbelt on. I don't even think about it. You just brought it up. I was like, he's right. I didn't even think about it this morning. I just got in the car, put the seatbelt on. Wasn't even something I contemplated.
Yeah, and it's a great thing, because it's going to maybe save your life, So
Right.
it's good that you do it automatic without even knowing about it.
I mean, I'm still a little aggravated that I have to put a seatbelt on when somebody could get on a rice rocket and flip-flops and shorts with no shirt, no helmet. But I guess the rationale is there. Well, if they crash, they're going to die anyway, so the seatbelt wouldn't have helped them. I don't know what the rationale is, but, I get a little aggravated when I think about that. But then I think the seatbelt's not hurting me. It doesn't make the ride any more or less comfortable. People go, I don't like it across my neck. Figure that out. There's ways to figure that out.
Yeah.
But it
right.
and it saves lives.
Exactly. Speaking about gas handles, don't forget to clean up your steering wheel on your car, because that's another place that all you can get really buggy too. From handling everything else and then driving away.
How dirty's your phone, folks?
Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. It's a buggy world.
It is. Thanks for the call, Hugh.
Okay, take care, buddy.
Yeah, Hugh's right. Just clean. Just be clean. You won't be sick. It's that easy. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more on the other side. You're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source. If you suffer from joint pain, arthritis, or an injury, you know the traditional treatments, pain meds, steroids, and then surgery, right? Hey, it's Tom Schmitz with great news. Now there's a better way, and it's here now from the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. This is an advanced, exciting, and natural alternative that can give you lasting relief using your body's own healing power. Listen, steroid shots are toxic to your joints, pain meds are addictive, and nobody wants to go under the knife. It's 2022 and those old ways are out and the new ways are in. Regenerative medicine can restore and repair damaged joint tissue using the natural biologics, no drugs, no downtime, no surgery. QC Kinetics regenerative protocols can address any pain in any joint and give you the quality of life you deserve. They now have offices in Ocala and the Villages. Call 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550.
Right now, during the warm days of summer, that's the best time to plant a tree. And the place to find the best selection of trees has to be Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala, where every day you buy one tree at Bob Wine's everyday low price, and you get another one just like it for half price. Now think of it, a large size 4 to 6 foot tree for just $39.99. You get another one for just $20. Now for less than $60 total, you've got 2 large-sized trees of your choice. Come on out this week and check the deals all over this 5.5-acre garden. Summer annuals, pick up a flat of 18 for just $19.99. Citrus bushes as low as $24.99. Citrus trees just $69.99. Don't miss their fabulous new section of yard and garden decor. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, keeping Ocala green and growing for 70 years.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America. Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Everyone's favorite time of year is here. Yep, it's Christmas in July at Blockers Furniture in Ocala. Old St. Nick just stopped by Blockers for its mid-year drop-off of savings, including sectionals starting as low as $19 per month. Save up to $700 on select queen bed with dresser and mirror sets. Mattresses starting at just $3.99 and more. Plus a free Christmas tree with purchase of $6.99 or more while supplies last. It's Christmas in July at Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala. BlockersFurniture.com. See Blockers for complete offer details.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community on top of the world. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, the Ocala Planning and Zoning Commission considered two proposals last week for development, both in the north part of the town. The commission is supportive, the Planning and Zoning Commission is supportive of a new industrial manufacturing site on Northwest 35th Street, although it only supported the request of an applicant looking to construct housing less than 2 miles down the road. The commission makes recommendations to the city council. They recommended to the council to deny a rezoning that would allow for multifamily houses on a property just east of Anthony Road. The developer and his company own the 40 acres at 221 Northeast 35th Street. That's in Marion County. Plus, they own another 16.25 adjacent acres that are in the city limits of Ocala. They have applied for annexation of the 40 acres into Ocala. They've also requested neighborhood land use and zoning of the R3 multifamily residential. That's what it is now in the county, is R3 multifamily. The land is mostly undeveloped. There is one single home on it, and they want to build multifamily housing on the combined 56.25 acres. They right now, in the city, it's designated high residential. It's currently designated high residential in the county, which allows up to 8 units per acre. And if they change it to neighborhood, the city's low-density land use, that would allow 12 units per acre. So they're asking for it to be annexed to the city so they can get 4 more units per acre out of it. So because that's as close to compatible as R3 multifamily dwelling that they have with the county and the city. So they want to go to the 12, and the zoning board is, after listening to concerned citizens, and they ultimately recommended the council deny a rezoning that would allow that acreage to go up to 12 units per acre. So we're going to see how this shakes. These ongoing battles, as we always know, they got one with the 7-Eleven and an apartment complex going in off looking to go in off Camp. Now you have this one where they want the city to annex 40 acres into the city, and they're doing it. Look, they want to annex that in so one municipality or one governmental agency oversees it, and it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt that they want to get the city to annex them. They want the city to annex them in so that then they can get city services. That's not that's not out of the ordinary. They want the city council to annex it. They want them the 40 acres because it will be inside the city limits. They want to obtain city services. That way they get one. They don't have county services for half the subdivision, city services for the other half of the subdivision. It makes sense for the developer, but the Planning and Zoning Commission is going to recommend that the city not do what the developer would like in that area. So, that's still probably got some time to play out. So, we'll see how that goes. Also, a fire over the weekend damaged the Public Schools Technical Services Department building in Ocala, the Marion County Public Schools. Firefighters were on scene quickly. They put the fire out at the Marion County Public Schools Support Building. That's the one located in southwest Ocala. 4 fire engines, a tower, and additional units were dispatched about 7:30 p.m. They arrived 7th Road about 7:54 p.m. Smoke was coming out of all sides of the building. The MCPS Technical Services Department is there. There was zero visibility in the interior of the building. According to the press release from the Ocala Fire Department's Public Information Officer, Ashley Lopez, fast fire service response contained the fire to the area of origin. It was under control in less than an hour. The cause is still unknown, according to the press release. Crews from Marion County Fire Rescue assisted with the fire operations. The Ocala Police Department also responded. Kevin Christian, who is the director of the public relations for Marion County Public Schools, said in the email that employees were not in the building. No one was injured in the incident. Property damage estimates are not yet available. Marion County Fire Rescue is leading an investigation into what caused the fire. Approximately 16 people work in the building, and they were relocated until repairs can be done. So, again, another fast response by our first responders, the Ocala Fire Department, Fire and Rescue, and the Marion County Fire Department, and the Ocala PD. On Saturday, about 7:30, they responded to a fire at the Marion County Public School System's Technical Services Department, and on 7th. And they were able to put the fire out pretty quick, in less than an hour with everybody that responded. But there is some damage, and it's going to be assessed in the upcoming days. And as we get more information about how much damage was caused or who was, what caused the fire and everything, we'll bring that to you here on the radio. But again, our first responders, it's a job they do. So they do a thankless job, and we appreciate them for everything they do. So once again, great response. And they got the fire under control, and Kevin Christian from the school system said nobody was in the building. So nobody was injured, just some damage of property. But we can replace property. We can't replace people. So good job to all the first responders that turned out to the fire that took place at the Marion County Public Schools Technical Services Department on Saturday afternoon. We'll take a break. Come back, talk to Linda from the Magnolia Italian Bakery. She will be in the building. If you heard the new commercial that we're running for them, there's a little history about the bakery given. And what I like about it is recipes passed down from grandmas and parents to brothers and sisters, and then passed into my belly. That's what I like about it. We'll talk to Linda next on Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. You're listening to WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
With inflation continuing to be a disaster to the American people, Federal Reserve officials have indicated they are likely to raise interest rates by 0.75 percentage point later this month. That's for the second straight meeting. The policymakers will meet on the 26th and the 27th of this month. A shooting at a mall in Greenwood, Indiana last night took 4 lives, including the suspected gunman, who police say was shot by an armed citizen almost immediately when he began firing in the food court. Greenwood Police Chief Jim Eisen.
It appears that a good Samaritan that was armed observed the shooting in progress and shot the shooter.
4 people died after 2 single-engine planes crashed into each other at the North Las Vegas airport on Sunday. 1 plane was landing, 1 was ready to take off. 2 people were on board each plane. USA Radio News.
I need 4 more of the biscuit carnitas, 2 burnt end platters, 3...
The kitchen at Kai's Barbecue is firing on all cylinders.
Greg, help me bring these to the pickup counter.
He needs food runners who can hit the ground quickly.
86 on the chicken and we're short-staffed. Let's pick it up.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you overwhelmed with credit card debt and unable to pay your bills? Has your income decreased or have you lost your job? At Credit Card of America, we offer a free, no-obligation consultation to learn how you can cut your payments by up to half and eventually lower your interest down to zero. Credit Card of America is an A+ rated company that will work on your behalf. We've counseled over 1 million consumers struggling with debt just like you. Call now for a free, no-obligation consultation and learn how you can become debt-free. Call 800-291-3818. That's 800-291-3818.
Food choices. The CD
for just $49.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY only $4.99. Plus DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
QC Kinetics patient Robert Patterson, a veteran and business owner, struggled at work and in the gym with chronic agonizing shoulder pain.
Those injuries just continue to nag, and if you don't treat them, they just get worse. And I just kind of abused my body for a long time, and it finally had said enough is enough.
That's okay, because QC Kinetics tells your pain, hey, enough is enough. Their regenerative treatments bring you relief by helping restore and repair damaged tissue with no drugs, no downtime, and best of all, no surgery.
I was able to exceed the goals that I had previously attained in the gym. It was absolutely worth its weight in gold, so I could continue to live life without limitation.
Ready to get lasting relief from your joint pain? Call QC Kinetics to learn more about how natural biologic treatments can get you lasting results. Call now. It's a free consultation.
352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Some would say that this country is in the toilet. Some would even go so far as to say the economy is going down the drain. But we say, if water runs through it, we do it.
At Mike Scott Plumbing, we don't make promises we can't keep. We'll be there on time, every time. We promise to work around your schedule and not ours.